You know what? I do not love the lighting, but I had to come on here and update y'all. So tomorrow I have a consultation with a fertility clinic. So if you are somebody who is trying for a baby, whether it is on your own, with your spouse, with your boyfriend and girlfriend, my husband and I, we've been trying for a baby off and on for a while now. I found out 2 years ago that I had fibroids, and that was a big blow because before I found out I had fibroids, I did not know what they were. For the people who don't know what fibroids are, they are benign tumors. So they are non-cancerous tumors that grow either inside or outside of your uterus. And I'm not a medical professional, but like from my understanding, the people who have fibroids inside of their uterus, they have hormone imbalances, irregular periods. You may see them with hair growth on their face or thick hair growth on other parts of their body, very hard periods. I did not experience any of that, or irregular periods. I didn't experience any of that. In fact, very regular cycle, not too heavy, not too light. And so when I found out I had fibroids, I was like, what? Well, after doing like my testing and my ultrasounds, I found out that my fibroids were actually on the outside of my uterus, which made it basically, it shut my uterus closed. You know, a uterus is supposed to be about 2 to 3 centimeters big. Mine has stretched to 17 centimeters. So just not a viable enclosement for a baby. The first step was for us to try to lose weight. So I spent all of last year working on my weight loss. I ended up losing 60 pounds and still no baby. So we had to go ahead and remove the fibroids, and I removed my fibroids in July. Had about a 2-month healing process, and then we started trying to officially like tracking ovulation, and that came with a learning curve in itself because trying all these different sticks, you don't know which ones are the easiest to use. Well, got my ovulation down pat. I know exactly when I'm going to ovulate. I know how to use the testing now. That took me about 3 cycles to get that junk perfected. So basically, this last cycle was like our first successful trying. And so, long story short, because that was like a super fast introduction of a 2-year journey with this fertility journey. It has been very emotional. In fact, today I cried several times because I feel my menstrual starting. And it's so hard when you see like your friends getting pregnant or having babies. You see people who don't want babies having babies. People who from perception you think should not have babies, but they're having babies step by step by step. And you know, not to, you know, be arrogant or anything, but my husband and I are very stable. We both have jobs, we both have degrees, we have a beautiful house, and it's like, God, why aren't you blessing us with a baby? But you have to like zero back in and be like, that's not how you got to think about things. You have to remain humble and patient and do the right things. Tomorrow I have a consultation with my or not mine yet, because it's first time us meeting each other, but a fertility clinic. And I wanted to come on here to start y'all on the journey with us, because over this last 2 years I did not find a whole lot of information on this. So I feel like now that I'm over like the emotional hurdle, I don't think I'm going to have any more surgeries. Praying for no more surgeries, even though I would do anything to bring a beautiful, healthy baby into this world. I pray I don't have to have any more surgeries. But finding information on people being honest about their fertility journey has been pretty hard to find. And so I wanted to bring forward videos for y'all to bring y'all along with my journey. So I'm considering tomorrow day 1. And just so y'all know, the consultation was $250. That seems to be pretty much the regular price for initial visits. And after I have my visit, I'll come on here and let y'all know how it go and what happened. The route that we are planning to do first is IUI. And right now I don't have the whole name, but I'll make sure I'll put it down here for y'all. But it's basically, if you want to put it in a thought process, IUI, because I didn't realize a lot of people didn't know about IUI. The only thing that people think of the most is IVF, and that's when, well, I don't even know the whole IVF process, so I'm not even going to explain that. But I've done a lot of research on IUI, and to put you in a thought process, think of like that turkey baster. So you have doctors that clean the sperm and impregnate you, and you know, it's supposed to get you pregnant a whole lot faster. Transparency about me. I don't know what's going on, okay? I don't have hormone issues. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have PCOS. I don't have endometriosis. Whenever I get my blood work, they're like top tier health. I don't even have high blood pressure. I just had my fibroids. That was the only thing. So hopefully with some assistance, then we can, hopefully, so me and my husband, we want to try 5 more times before going down the road of IUI with assisted pregnancy. So I'm hoping that we keep on tracking ovulation, cervical mucus, basal body temperature, and doing all of those things before we have to go through IUI. But the great thing about IUI, if we do have to go through that, is it's way less invasive. Like, you can basically go through the process in 1 day. Well, you have to get all your labs and ultrasounds and all that, but the actual process of IUI, it happens in 1 day, like 15 minutes. You go back to work, go home, you're fine. Just think about it like as if you had like a medical quickie. And then another good thing about IUI is it's a lot of times covered by insurance, which my actual job covers my IUI 50% until I meet my deductible, and then it covers it at 100%. IVF is typically not covered on insurances, so it's a great avenue that a lot of people don't know about. It is also significantly cheaper per cycle. Like, IVF can run you $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, but IUI can be something like $700 to $2,000 per cycle, and that's self-pay. Like, that's as if you were not, if you did not have insurance. But like I said, your insurance pays a lot of the times for IUI. So yeah, this is day 1 of tracking my fertility journey. After I have my phone consultation tomorrow, I'll come on here and share with y'all, because like I said, when I was looking for information out there for fertility, I couldn't find it. I searched everything, and a lot of times I couldn't find it with Black women. And so, if you are a Black woman, I want to be here for you and let you know my journey. So if you do find yourself in this, so that you know that you are not alone. Because sometimes I do feel alone in this journey, because it is a very intimate process. Sometimes it can feel embarrassing, because it's like, why is your body not doing what it's supposed to do? Why are so many people having a easy experience and you have to track and monitor and take vitamins, and people are out here drinking God knows what, smoking God knows what, and coming up with 3, 4, 5 babies? It can be a very isolating process. And so although I felt alone for these last couple years, you know, I hope that this video serves to let you know that if you're going through this, you are not alone. And I don't know how you feel about age, but I'm 28. Generally healthy, and we're going to figure out what's going on, and hopefully very soon y'all will see a baby riddle on this channel too. So bye y'all, I'll keep y'all posted.